Hey guys, See to Eat review here. Carly, pretty good beers. We're not talking about anything in general, we're just talking about beer. I just thought, let's just talk about beer. And the kids are yelling down the middle of the day. That didn't work out too well, did it? So, Carly, you drink the stronger beers, don't you? The double IPAs.
Yeah,
What is your favourite type of beer to drink?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
I know there's not one, but just go through a few that you might enjoy, because me, myself, I'll start. I like the boozy fruit. I like the, the fruity IPA flavours and stuff like that. I love Bridge Road Brewers Bling, stuff like that. But you go for the heavier stuff, which fascinates me.
Yeah,
it knocks me out, it does.
And really bitter as well. I think that surprises a lot of people, actually. So this is the Suburban Brews IPA. I absolutely love it. It's one of the better IPAs I've ever had.
Yeah, it's a nice staple beer.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I love it.
But then you got did you try the Barossa Valley Brewing triple aged stout?
Triple barrel aged stout.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That was strong.
Yeah, I know. I had a few messages. They're like, "How are you? Like, are you sleeping? Do you sleep that off?" And
that's
sometimes I do.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah, I really do.
I went and had a nap after I had it, and did you finish that whole can? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
It really knocks you out, isn't it? But the flavours in that were amazing, weren't they? They were really good. So is that what you stick to, like the heavier type of beers, or do you just like going light? Or
No, I don't really like my light beers at all, to be honest.
What do you stay away from? Because me and sours don't get along well.
Yeah.
Me and lagers don't really go along well.
I stay away from sours and pilsners and lagers. A lot of the IPAs now, I honestly stay away from.
Really?
I loved IPAs. They're starting to get a little bit weak. I don't know. Just,
really?
Like the session ale, stuff like that. There's just not enough flavour for me. I love Pirate Life's double IPA.
And that's what I thought.
A lot of Garage Project.
Yeah, a lot of your beer. Yeah, a lot of your beer would be like the double IPA, and that's what I find. I go, oh, that is strong.
Every time I post a heavy beer as well, I get all these Americans.
Really?
Yeah, message me from. So you need to try Monish.
See, I thought
people are gonna get me for this one because I'm not saying it right.
I thought the Americans like the weaker beers, or is that just in my head?
I don't know, some.
Because I look at their core range, their Coors Light and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no. But then out of Cali, I have a lot of people messaging me out of Cali. Saying I need to try some. A lot of the brews that I do have, some of the stronger ones are out of Cali. And
oh really?
Yeah. But I love Garage Project. Garage Project's like our brother, sister. So
I was just talking with the guys at St. Peter's Cellars the other day, and I started on craft beers with the Sierra Nevada IPA.
Wow, okay.
And that's what got me into pale ale. Yeah. That was like delightful, and that's what
that's like the first beer that you like a craft
beer. Yeah. Like I worked at the airlines for 20 years, and the guys there just drink. When I worked in Melbourne, it was like Melbourne Bitter or Vic Bitter, and I don't do that. Nah. And here, it's like the red cans, the West Ends. I don't do that. I worked there for like 10 years Melbourne, 10 years Adelaide. It wasn't until I got here and left the airline that I started drinking beer. I went, oh my God, I've missed all of this. But now
Melbourne have some really good ones as well, don't they?
Melbourne's got some delightful beers,
I've
just been doing Beer Week from Victorian Beer Week. So I'll be catching up with that, but... Hello. So it's and you know what I love? Queensland really has some great brewers, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
When I went down the Gold Coast, I really caught some delightful ones, but I'm trying to work my way into sours, but it's very hit and miss. Don't you find?
No, I'm not a big fan of sours. I can't do it. I don't know. Bit sweet, bit. If I have an ice block or something like that.
Really?
If I want that flavour,
yes. And that's what I found. And as I said, I'm getting into the lagers like a little bit. Pilsners I don't mind, but I can taste that they're weaker. Yeah. But I find them very easy to drink as well. So it's like you jump around, but you go for the heavier stuff. I'll go for a bit. What are you going for? Like the 7s or the 8%? But you don't really look at that when you look for beer, though, do you?
Sometimes I do.
Do you?
Well, sometimes depends what I.
When I need a nap, I'll look at the heavier beers.
I firstly look at the beer and I might have a look at the percentage. And
do you look at the can design? Like I'm loving.
Yeah.
Like can design like wins me. Like if you've gone out of your way to make
a snapper point.
Yes.
Beautiful World gave me a snapper point.
Yes.
Can, and this is when I first tried it. I looked at the can and I was like, oh, fish. And I thought man beer, straight away. I thought, okay, it's an IPA. It's a man beer. And I tried the IPA and I was like, wow. And they're like, yeah. And I said, no. Wow.
Yeah.
It was, Snapper Point, the juice.
Yes,
one of the best
yes.
IPAs I've had. So
I was pleasantly surprised with that when I tried it, and I was like, okay, it's going to be another one. But I was like, oh, that was like a burst of flavour there. So
beautiful.
Shout out to Snapper Point down there. They've got a new
Dave,
beer coming out as well.
Done. Yeah.
What's that new one?
They've got a couple, the Rodent.
Yay.
And there's a East or a West Coast or something like that.
He's trying all over, he told me, so I'm fascinated by that as well. So there's going to be something a little different as well. What else? What about the German style wheat beers and stuff like that? That's when I went to Germany, my cousin took me around to all the different pubs and like the wheat beers. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I love them. Yeah. But it sort of depends what mood you're in as well, I guess.
As I said, like, I really love my hazies, my 7% upwards,
really?
7, 8, 9, and the
It's probably so I don't really look at the percentages in general. I look at what it is, and if you're an IPA, you're going, okay, if you've got a lager or anything, I go, okay, give me the IPA.
But for sure.
If I'm at the store, I look at, that can design. Yeah. They've worked hard on this, so let me give them a bit of respect. The title has to be clever as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you give me a clever title as well, I'd win me over, but sours, I'm trying to come to terms with, because it's never going away, is it?
No, it's becoming more and more.
But I find, like, have you tried the Little Bang sours? You've been to Little Bang.
I have tried.
And they're like the lighter style of sours.
Yeah, they've got a lot of sours.
Yeah.
Don't they? I'd say mostly sour.
They specialise in it, I found, in it. So that's what I found. There's a couple of brews who specialise in sours.
Yeah.
Others specialise in different things. I don't know. I'm still not used to the brewing world. Like, I still don't know how it all works.
Yeah.
Do you the same?
Yeah. Somewhat. Yeah.
I'm finding, like, okay, I know how it works.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it works. You know what I mean? So, I love the smell of hops. You crack a can up and you can smell the hops. You're smiling straight away.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
and we were back onto the subject of the first beers. And what was the first beer you said that got you into crafties? Because it is, you try something, isn't it? And then you're like, oh, I liked that. And then you go looking for more.
I was listening to a podcast, right?
Okay.
And on this podcast, this guy just kept drinking craft beers. He kept drinking IPAs. I'm like, okay. So I went down to Nola in the city. You know, Nola, and I went there and I went, I'm going to have to take you there, the chickens. And I went, try some craft beers. And then I stopped at, like, Dan Murphy's and I grabbed the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
I've heard of the Sierra's the brand, isn't it?
Yeah, Sierra Nevada. And I tried it because that was what this guy on the podcast always drank. Okay.
So American, he was American or something?
Yeah. So then I'm
so
trying
it's a Cali beer, I think.
Yeah. And I went, okay, well, that's what he tries. And I went, okay, not being a beer drinker 3 years ago was like, okay, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But, okay, I respect what he's saying. I can taste it because he was saying what I can taste. So then I went, trying different flavours. I went, okay. And suddenly, as I said, 6 months ago, my wife calls me a beer wanker, craft beer wanker. Because I can taste the difference.
Yeah.
I just caught up with the airline workers last week, and they're all back on the
lagers,
West End, the lagers. And I'm like, dude, and they go, shout. Okay, you shout. You buy me little creatures.
The Coopers are the original craft beers.
You buy me the little creatures. You stick to your West End. That's how I found it. Where did you start off?
It was a Hop Nation. It was Jedi juice.
Really?
Yeah, now J juice. But I first had a Jedi juice and I was like, the can was so cool. The white,
Princess
that
Leia?
lime green.
Yep.
Yeah, Princess Leia with a gun.
It
so
sticks
cool.
in your mind.
Yeah.
Did you get it because it was Star Wars, or did you just get it because it was like clever title, or did you just get it because it's
clever title?
Yeah.
Yeah, clever title, awesome artwork, clever title.
Yep.
And it was a really expensive beer, and I remember thinking, like, this has got to be good.
Yes.
I have to try this. I did, and wow, it was. I didn't even drink beer before that.
Exactly.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't, because I tried super dry West End, pale ale.
I used to just do Coronas socially.
Yeah.
And now I drink Coronas like. I have it in my fridge for guests, but it sits there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I go, I bring my craft out beer for the guests, and they don't care for it. You know what I mean? But that's so the Jedi juice hit you.
It did.
So what was it? The flavors?
It was just so bold. It was like, it just hit me, and it was like, whoa, what is this? It was just that, like, massive amount of flavor, depth to it, like the darkness, the bitterness. I've always been like I could drink vinegar. Is that
really?
Weird? Yeah, and like pickled onions. I could eat like a whole jar of pickled onions, gherkins. Like
I love gherkins.
Like that.
The Ukrainian background in me loves the gherkins.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Pickles. I was eating a jar of pickles. I kept waking up, and I'd like.
Really?
Last night, I just kept eating pickles. I don't know why.
That's the sourness. So how do you not like sour beers? Then I find that fascinating.
I don't know. Some of them sour. I like sour.
But not in beer form.
No.
It doesn't need to be. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So Carly started with the Jedi juice. I started with the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. So guys, in the comments below, write down what everyone's first beer was, and we want to check it out. We're interested in how everyone got into the craft beer scene, because it started
differently for both of us as well.
Very differently, didn't it?
Yeah.
And I said, you've gone to the heavier. I go for the lighter, fruitier drinks as well.
Yeah.
But now, see, do you go to wine at all? Or not really?
No, not anymore. No,
that's me as well.
No, I can't. I tried to drink a glass of wine the other day. And had to push it down. Yeah.
So even now, even like the school holidays are coming up, and I want to plan holidays for the kids. I'm trying to plan them near breweries. So I can sneak away from everything else. But I never used to be like that. It's just the fascination of just seeing what people come up with, and that's what I enjoy about it the most.
Yeah.
We've gone over 10 minutes, guys. So I'll leave it there. Thank you very much, Carly. We're just talking beer. Cheers. Simple.
Good. Cheers.
Enjoys. Cheers. I'm going to get another one. Take care, guys.